My lips hurt.
Yeah, my teeth hurt. So we're doing fabulous. Welcome to Hot Topics, the show where we tackle what's happening in Kent County while our guests fight their way through 5 levels of spicy wings. I'm your host, Heather Jahr, from the county's Bureau of Equalization. Don't worry if you've never heard of it, most people haven't. Each wing represents a topic. The hotter the sauce, the tougher the question, especially with your mouth on fire. Today's guest is Kent County Administrator Al Vanderberg. Al's a lifelong public servant with decades of impact across Michigan, from cities like Greenville and South Haven to major counties like Ottawa and here in Kent County. Al, it's clear you love your job, but today we're putting that love to the ultimate test. If you survive this, we'll record some more episodes. If not, I might be out of a job. Anything you want to say before we get started?
Nope, I am ready to go. I'm up to the challenge.
Let's do it. We want you to feel at home here, so we've structured this journey into spice like a public meeting. And like all meetings, we start with a call to order. Question 1, wing 1. All right, first wing. I'm a little nervous. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. All right, Al. You have a long history of working in public service, like going all the way back to your time at U of M, political science major and all. So I'm curious, when did the public service bug bite you, and what was it that drew you to this complicated and underappreciated field?
Well, I just kind of fell into it. So it was my senior year at Michigan. My goal was to go through Michigan Law School and become an attorney. And I figured out that in the whole incoming class that year in U of M Law School, only one student had been a poli-sci student, and they had a 4.0, and I did not. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to get into Michigan law. So I thought, ergo, I'll go to Michigan State University and get a master's degree in public administration, and then go back to Michigan into law school. So that was the plan.
Okay.
But as I finished up at U of M after I was accepted in Michigan State, I got a call from the MPA advisor at Michigan State, and she said, we have an internship open back in your hometown area. So Spring Lake Village Manager, Eric DeLong, who later spent a whole career at Grand Rapids, looking for an intern. And I thought, well, okay, sure. I was slinging hash at the Rendezvous restaurant in Grand Haven at night and working at the Village of Spring Lake during the day. And I just loved it. I was only 22 years old. How lucky am I to spend so much time in this profession when it's really just what I've always wanted to do. Our days are so full, and we get to work on real things, and we put years into work, and then we get to see something like the amphitheater spring out of the ground. It is a profession where you work and then you see improvements in services to people, you see actual physical things, you see growth happen, and it's just exciting to have efforts go towards something positive.
Question 2, wing 2. You ready?
Oof.
I know. A little spicier around.
Not bad.
Pretty good. You going 2 bites on this?
Both of them.
Maniac. All right. Many people know you from the public meetings and headlines, but I want to know more about Al outside of work. You got a family or hobbies or anything? What do you do with the tiny amount of time you have?
Well, I have a family, so I have a wife, Leslie, and 4 grown children. In fact, my son is now in Spring Lake as the assistant village manager, which is kind of cool.
No way, full
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah.
All right.
So my oldest daughter lives in California, youngest in Marquette, and the other 2 are more local. And I just have a whole range of hobbies, you know, really geeky things like Civil War reenacting. I still like to play saxophone. You know, I've got a whole range of interests. Traveling.
All right.
Yeah.
Third question, third wing. You into it?
All right, here we go. Pixie dust.
I feel like you did
Okay.
2 bites, so I got to do 2 bites. That one's a little sweeter off the top.
I think it's probably going to come back and whack us. So.
All right, back to business again. I know Kent County is working to address a lot of important issues like housing and childcare, mobility, and even deer herd management. What would you say is the most important problem or problems you're working to solve right now?
Well, when you look at what our mandates are as a county government, I mean, I think that much of what we do is to the benefit of keeping people healthy, keeping people safe, whether it's sheriff or jail or health department. I mean, we have hundreds of mandates that the state has for county governments, and we have to do those well. And then there's things that we're not mandated to do, like parks, that we work hard to provide a great experience for our residents. And then there's the things like you mentioned where county government maybe hasn't had a traditional role, but we have a convening role. So for example, some of the things you mentioned, we have the mobility task force. There are people in Kent County, a lot of people that have trouble going from point A to point B. Availability, cost, all those things can impact their ability just to get a ride to the doctor.
Yeah.
They may have struggles of various kinds or elderly or just don't have that ability. Kent County proper doesn't do transportation except through KCCA, a very specific population. But we have a convening power where we can bring people together to solve a problem. And that's what happened with the mobility task force.
Sure.
And then also when you look at the deer management, definitely not a county government thing, more of a city township thing. But there was no cohesive approach or plan. And so that's another one where we got people around the table to talk it through and see what kind of solution could come to bear.
All right, got a little bonus break for a thing we're going to call Explain That Photo. So I've got some photos here, and you've got some splaining to do. So first photo. Is you on a boat?
Oh yeah, that other geeky thing. No, so my family sailed their fishing boat from the Netherlands to Wisconsin in 1857.
That's how they got here?
That's how they got here, through the St. Lawrence Seaway. And then 2 years later, the fish weren't biting, so in 1859, they sailed to Grand Haven, and that's where they stuck.
No doubt.
And so this is myself and my cousin. We were on a boat on Lake Michigan. We caught about 2,000 whitefish that day. I think somebody's been complicit in this. But so I am slow writing a book on the history of commercial fishing in West Michigan.
You're kidding me.
And I've traced all the families in Grand Haven and Muskegon back to the Netherlands and found where they intermarried back there, where they intermarried here. I presented on it at Dordt College, and it's going to be a phenomenal book. I haven't really worked on it in 10 years, but
We got that in common.
but it's so close.
My people were commercial fishermen over on the east side.
Really?
Yeah, Black River up towards Alpena.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
my
Wow.
grandpa sold off all the boats, and that was the end of it for us. But yeah, no doubt. All right, let's go fishermen.
All right.
All right, number
Love
two.
it.
You ready?
All right.
I haven't seen this either. I don't know. Oh, you're parading.
Okay, this is the Danish Festival Parade, and I'm playing an alto sax. I play saxophone, soprano, alto, tenor, bass, C melody, and I've my first 2 years in college were on a scholarship to play jazz, and so when I was in Greenville, I was all in. I mean, I've got the whole Danish goat roper costume going for the Danish Festival Band.
That's epic.
But it's just important to me to be part of community.
Yeah.
Because if you can put a face on our roles, people don't understand them. They tend to hold us in a little bit of disdain if they don't know better. And so I've always been one that wants to get out there and be among the community and be a part of things. And it's always served me well to do things like that. So.
Oh yeah.
I was also in a jazz band in Greenville too. So,
Really?
Yeah.
All right, last photo. Oh dang. What's this about?
Oh yeah, so that's, well, that's an older motorcycle. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's my motorcycle. I used to be an avid motorcycle rider until we had our firstborn, and then I
Oh.
sold it.
All right, back to business. Fourth wing. You ready?
I don't know.
I know, man.
But
That
so
last
far,
one.
I haven't dug into the milk.
I was
and
also clocking that, but I think
so
we're jinxing ourselves
I think
here
we're
a little
okay.
bit. forget. Pretty good flavor.
A little sweeter again.
Makes me nervous for what's about to happen.
Big bite.
I know, I chickened out. Ha ha ha. All right, what's the question here? I know a lot of people are curious about the Grand River Greenway. What is it, and how is it going to benefit the residents of Kent County and beyond? What is Kent County's role in this, and how will it change our area in, say, 20 years?
I'm gonna have a sip of milk.
See, you jinxed us, man. You jinxed us. I think I'm with you.
But I made it to the fourth one
We did pretty
before
good.
needing any assistance.
We're doing pretty good.
And it's starting to settle in a little bit. So when I left Kent in December of '03 and got to Ottawa, I basically learned that they had been hard at work on something called the Grand River Greenway for, I don't know, 10 to 15 years before I got back there. And an amazing project to connect Lake Michigan to the eastern border of Ottawa County with Kent County. That's how it started out. So the idea was start at the beach in Grand Haven and use some roadway, but mostly it's a 10-foot wide paved trail that goes all the way through Ottawa County. And they're almost done. I'd say they're 2 to 3 years, they'll be completely done with the trail. So then I get to Kent County and I see that, I become part of the group that created the Grand River Network in Grand Rapids. And there's a whole plan to develop a trail along the corridor within the DDA, so DGRI, Downtown Grand Rapids Inc., it was a project of theirs. And then I was told, I didn't realize this, that the Fred Meyer Grand Valley Rail Trail extends from Owasso all the way to Lowell.
Oh, yeah.
And so then I'm looking at a possible system from Lake Michigan to Lowell, and the gap is 29 miles in Kent County. And we're developing pieces of it as we're here right now. Well, maybe not today in sub-zero temperatures, but truly we made progress. Last construction season we'll be digging in again in the next few months as the weather breaks, but involves a beautiful pedestrian bridge, a tunnel, and it runs through thousands of acres of parkland, natural land. So we call it the Backbone Trail Project.
Okay.
And so we're making headway. I think it's huge. There's a whole history to tell. It can be a fitness trail.
Yeah.
There's water trails that will go alongside the land trail. I mean, it's just going to be, that's why it's a greenway. You've got the greenway and then the trails within the greenway. I think this is going to be a one-of-a-kind facility in the nation because you're literally connecting a big lake to the second biggest city in Michigan and everything in between. It runs through both Grand Valley campuses in Ottawa and Kent counties.
Okay.
It's going to go by all of the cool projects that are happening, soccer stadium and amphitheater and all the work the museum's doing, all those things. It goes through Millennium Park.
Oh.
So it really kind of connects Riverside Park, so many things in
Yeah.
Ottawa and Kent County. And then of course it can just blast right on to Owasso.
That'll be pretty epic, especially with more and more people using like e-bikes. I could see people using that to get distances, like not just 5-10 miles, but like distance.
Oh yeah.
That'll be sweet.
Yeah.
That'll be sweet.
So much to do along the way.
I bet. All right. Question 5, wing 5,
Oh.
motion to adjourn.
Hey, how come you got a
Cheers me. I
got
got it.
a wing?
Because I'm just good like that, bro.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
I'm nervous. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. I've got some heat on her.
Two
Dang.
bites.
Oh, bro. Yours is flying
Two
solo.
bites.
Okay. Dang, man. Now that's got some heat. That's hot. I'm gonna need a recovery moment.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
All right.
Boom. All right.
I'm going to feel that one for a while.
Oh, yeah. 5th and final question. We have to know who you picking for the Super Bowl, and are you any good at paper football?
I'm really good at paper football.
All right. All right. Yeah, I'm with you, man.
This is like double all the ones before it.
Yeah, this is like triple. We're doing great.
All right, wait. I came prepared.
Oh,
I'm gonna break into the yogurt.
you're a wise man.
That second bite was not the brightest
Yeah,
thing I've
you
done
were
today.
gung ho, my brother. Like, oh.
No. Okay.
Whew. Whew. We're doing great. Don't worry. My nose is running. Oh my God. Yep, dude. Whew. All right. All right. What was the question? Who are you picking for the Super Bowl? That was it.
It's a tough one.
Is it? Who's playing? I don't even know who's playing.
I mean, I did watch some of the other games.
Yes.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, all those games are so tight.
Are they?
The championship games were like right down to the wire, both games. Seahawks.
You going Seahawks?
Yep.
I'm with you.
All right.
Why not? Follow-up question.
My milk is boiling.
Is it? Mine ain't doing as much as I hoped. I'm telling it that much. All right. A lot of people watch the Super Bowl for the game or the commercials or just for an excuse to eat fab snacks. So you there for the football or the food?
You know, we usually have our family over, and I have a special sub sandwich that I only make on Super Bowl night.
No doubt, really?
And then, you know, we do things like play Pictionary at halftime and stuff like
fun.
that. So it's kind of just a gathering kind of thing
Oh,
where
yeah.
we watch all the above, and the ads are usually cool, but still watching the game. And yeah,
All right. That's nice. All right.
my lips hurt.
Yeah, my teeth hurt. So we're doing fabulous. We survived the 5 wings, Al. 5
Really?
sauces and some pretty hot topics. Now I want you to look at the camera through the pane and tell the people of Kent County one thing you want them to remember about their county government.
3 years ago, we adopted kind of a new saying for Kent County. Your partner, your place. We're not just a bureaucratic government. We are people who care about you. We care about the services we provide, and we provide excellent services. We have hundreds of services that impact people in all phases of their lives. And we want to be real to you. We are your partner, not just a great place.
That's it for Hot Topics. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, whatever the kids say. I don't think there's actually a subscribe yet, but definitely stay curious about what your county can do for you. All right, Al, I'm going to challenge you to a sudden death paper football match. First one through the uprights wins. Rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. You ready?
Yes.
I got to move this aside. I got my paper football. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Winner goes first. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Rock,
One,
paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, you won. You go first. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know, man.
But I missed by about that
Slightly
much.
Yep. Ready? Watch your face. Don't touch your face. Oh, low. Dude. I was spot on, though. I gave you a second chance. Went 2-point play. Oh. Bro. Okay. What? That's a little tight, man. This ain't soccer. This ain't European football. We got to give the punter a chance here. Oh.
Third time's the win.
Let's go. I'm slightly nervous.
Third time for the win.